and welcome to A Jewish Mother
and a Latina.
Today we are going to learn some things that are going to keep us healthful. And to help us do that, we have here my good friend Suzanne Dascher.
Hi, Suzanne.
Hi, ladies. Welcome. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here with you. So as a mom of three, when somebody tries to tell me something, it has to be practical, or it has to be something that I can cook, or it has to be something that I can have a little self-care time with. So I brought you 3 different recipes that we're going to make today, all with essential oils. It's going to be all in natural ingredients to keep your health up, to make sure the ingredients that you're using are toxin-free and good for you, and just get to pamper yourself and have a good time doing it.
It smells incredible already, and we haven't done anything. Why is that?
We've got the diffuser going over in the corner.
Okay.
In the diffuser is lavender, lemon, and peppermint essential oils, and that's my favorite blend to use when the seasons change. So when we go from one season to the next, we all kind of feel it a little bit. So this is a great one just to have going in the house. My kids have it going in their bedrooms. We have it going in every room in the house when the seasons start to change, so everybody feels good.
Is that for allergies, or like what is each oil?
Lavender is nature's antihistamine, so it's going to help with lots of things. Peppermint is just fresh and opens up everything.
I saw the peppermint.
Lemon is very clarifying. So we put the 3 of those together, and just as we chat today and we go through everything, I'm not a doctor. I'm not here to prescribe or treat.
Are you self-taught? Like, how did you learn about oils?
I actually got into oils because my youngest son, I'm a mom of 3 boys. My youngest son was presenting much like his older brother when he was younger. So my oldest son was diagnosed with ADHD and ODD, and we went through the whole gamut of behavioral therapy and medicine at one point, and I was never a medicine person per se. I always believed in letting the body do exactly what it's made to do, but of course your body needs help every once in a while. So when my kids were sick, they got antibiotics, things like that. So when my youngest then started to present the same way, I'm like, let's see if there's a natural way that I can help him in school stay focused, do what he's got to get done, before we go down a medicine route.
Right.
But if we have to, we have to. So I called my girlfriend who was working with essential oils that I had seen. I said, what do you think? Is there anything that you think could help? She said, yeah, let's try this. So I said, okay, I'm in. I bought it. I said, let's try it. Best case scenario, it's going to help him out. Worst case, he'll smell good, but you know, we know what avenue to pursue. So I made him his little roller of a few different essential oils, and every morning before school I rolled the bottom of his feet, I rolled the back of his neck.
Just a little
roll on the
dab.
bottom on his feet, the back of his neck by his brainstem, and sent him to school. That Friday I go to pick up. The teacher says to me, oh, Mrs. Dascher, can I see you a minute? And I'm like,
it smells really good.
I'm like, but here we go. And I was ready, and I'm like, okay, yeah, what's up? And she's like, I just want you to let you know that he had the best week this week. He raised his hand. He was focused. He got his work done. I was like, I'm sold. So that was, what year are we in? That was 5 years ago. And ever since then, I've been doing more and more, learning as much as I can, taking out toxins from our home and switching them out with natural things to use.
And then what he's eating also must have something to do with it, right?
Always.
Yeah.
And what I found as I learned more is a lot of times we think about diet so much, which is so important, right? What we're putting in our bodies. What we put on our bodies is just as important. So you need to think about those ingredients that are in your body wash and your lotion, because that's all absorbing into your body, just like the snacks you have during the day.
All right.
So when were you when Stephen had ADHD and needed help?
I was in
She was in
elementary
9th grade.
When I want your opinion, I'll give it to you.
Maybe not 9th grade, but yeah.
8th. Suzanne went to high school with one of my stars from when I started at 24. Do you remember Dana Cruz?
Dana Cruz, absolutely.
They went to performing arts together. LaGuardia.
We're old.
Yeah.
We rode the ferry together in the subway every morning.
I absolutely remember Dana Cruz.
Dana Cruz is one of a kind.
All right.
We love you, Dana.
So we have fluff and cream cheese and all of these lovely things. Let's get.
We have little spray bottles.
All kinds of fun things. Okay, so we will do. How about we do practical first?
Okay.
All right. So, what color would you like, Miss Tracy?
Oh, I'll take any color. Whatever you pull up first.
Here we go.
Oh, right. I don't like which color. I'm kidding.
I'll take blue.
You got blue.
Viv, I got the pink. Do you want
I
the
think
pink?
it's switch.
There you go.
Pink is her favorite
Yes.
color.
There you go.
Thank you.
Switch. Perfect. I'll take green. Just because it's there. Okay. So this is a little spray bottle, and all we're going to do is we're going to make a mask spray. Since we have to wear masks everywhere we go, in the grocery store, I mean, it's the time that we're living in. So to help, because sometimes I know for myself when I've had a mask on for a long time, you start to feel like, oh, you just want a breath of fresh air. So this can help. I spray the mask, you let it dry because you don't want to put anything wet on your face, and then it's going to be a natural
More
diffuser
pleasant.
for you.
Yeah.
Right? So there's 3 different ways that you can use essential oils. It's topical to apply them to the skin, ingestible, you can take them like a capsule, put some in your water with certain oils, or aromatically have the diffuser going or in the mask, and then you have your own personal diffuser.
Can I swap mine? Because I don't want it to spill in my
You can do whatever you want. Look, there's a plethora of choices for
A
you.
plethora.
plethora.
You're using SAT words today.
Don't you remember some
Yes.
dance classes? Come on now, it's all about the SAT. Good vocabulary. Must have good vocabulary. Okay, so the oils that I chose for this is Thieves Essential Oils. So I'm going to give you this. You can start with the Thieves. Just put 1 drop in there will be plenty because they are very concentrated.
Wait, what is that word?
Thieves?
Like,
Thieves like steal things?
Like steal.
Yeah.
Like steel things. So
Okay.
here's, I'm glad you brought it up.
Okay.
So Thieves is a custom blend of essential oils. There's rosemary, there's clove in there, there's
that
lots
little
of,
bit?
just that little tiny bit is plenty.
oh, okay.
So there you go, I'll give you. And it actually
Okay.
got the name, it did, I saw it.
Okay, because there's some here too.
It got the name
Did that go in?
from the founder of, so I only use Young Living essential oils, and the reason that I only use this specific brand of oils is because they're the only essential oil company that's been in business for over 26 years.
Oh, wow.
They're the only essential oil company that has what's called a seed to seal guarantee, meaning they have complete control from the time the seed goes in the soil to the time the bottle gets into my hands.
Wow.
And I've actually been to the farms and watched them do everything. So Thieves got its name because the founder of Young Living, Gary Young, was doing some research, and when the grave robbers were robbing graves during the plague, the Black Plague, they would put this combination of herbs in their masks so that they wouldn't get sick and they wouldn't smell, not to be morbid, but everything that happens when there's somebody deceased when they were going to rob the graves, and somehow they stayed healthy doing all this. So that's where it came from.
Wow.
There you go.
Interesting.
That's a great story.
It is.
Interesting.
So this is Raven. This I love. It's got eucalyptus in there. It's
Love
all for like
Ooh, that's strong.
breathing big. Yeah, 1 little drop will do you. Okay, the Raven to
I feel
you.
like the mad scientist.
There you go. Nothing's gonna explode. We're gonna be okay.
Oh, that's no fun. Oh wait, it's my house. Good.
I have to clean up later. Hold on. Okay, so we've got Raven, we've got Thieves. The final one we're going to add to this is Peppermint. Peppermint's just bright and fresh and beautiful.
Yeah.
Peppermint's great
Yeah.
in the summer too. It's very cooling. Like you can make a spray with peppermint oil and just a few drops of peppermint oil and some water, and you just spray it, and it will actually cool your skin in the summertime.
That's good to know because my skin does not like to be very warm.
You don't like to be warm? Okay, so water and oil doesn't mix. We know this. So all we're going to do is add just a tiny little splash. This is alcohol-free witch hazel, just as like
my skin.
an emulsifier. Yep,
Which hazel?
A little splash.
just a little splash.
Is that good? Is that
You can
splash
do a little
enough?
more.
Okay. A bigger splash.
A little bit. A little bit more. Just a little zhuzh. A little
zhuzh.
A little zhuzh. And then all we're gonna do is fill the rest. I will fill for you with water.
Awesome.
And you're good to go. Quick and easy.
that
1,
enough?
2, 3.
A little more.
It's
That's good.
spilling on the table.
That's okay. We'll clean it up later.
Go. And then you just put your top back on, and then throw it in your purse.
That's
And then whenever you need to put your mask on, you just give
Very
it
cool.
a little spray. Go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Give it a little spray, shake it, give it a little spray, let the mask, shake the mask for a second to let it dry because you don't want to put anything wet on your
gross,
face. Yeah. And then you're good to go. So we'll just,
How nice.
we don't have a mask on right now,
Nice.
but we can just,
Oh, that smells
Ooh.
good.
right?
Yeah.
So then that's fresh on your mask and it's not just like breathing
Perfect.
it in, breathing
I'm
it
gonna
in.
put mine right there.
There you go. All right, so that's our practical.
Nice. Yeah.
Edible, we can do something edible.
Ooh.
So
Oh, is that why we have cream cheese?
we have cream cheese, we've got marshmallow fluff, and it's the running joke, like whenever I make this, everybody's like, oh, fluff and cream cheese, like that's not so healthy. And I'm like, no, I said, but you know, we're gonna add some essential oils to it, so that makes it healthy, right?
Absolutely.
It's like holiday cookies that are broken, have no calories kind of a thing.
Don't the essential oils take out all the bad stuff?
Just take out all the bad stuff. So this is a fruit dip. I love to make this when we have get-togethers or we go to a party. So easy, so quick,
Quick and easy.
right? I mean, who has time?
Brand new bottles,
Brand
jars, whatever.
new. Just for you. No, I'm sticky, but that's okay. All right, so in here, we're just gonna do one small jar of fluff, right? And to that, we're gonna add one brick of cream cheese. Okay, so we've got fluff and cream cheese in there. To that, we're gonna add two different essential oils. We've got orange essential
Ooh, I love
oil.
orange.
So we're gonna do 3 drops of that. I'm gonna let you smell it because it's yummy.
Orange and lemon I love.
Orange and lemon. So the citrus oils are cold pressed from the rind of the plant. So essential oils can be made from the root of the plant, the leaf of the plant. Citrus oils are from the rind. So a lot of times people will be like, I don't want to put lemon in my water, the acidity, my teeth, but it's from the rind. You don't have to worry about that.
Now, what is orange normally for in an essential oil world? Is there
Orange is a very happy scent. It can
is very
lift your
happy.
mood. If you have kids that are having a hard time, I mean, everybody's having a hard time these days, and you just need like a mood booster, throw some orange in the diffuser, let them go. Don't even tell them. Do you know how many times I throw stuff in the diffuser and I don't even tell my family? I'm just like, I feel the energy of the room, and and it's amazing how things will just like calm down, or everybody is all of a sudden getting along again, the stress levels come down.
A creamsicle will do that also.
There you go. It's the orange in there. Absolutely.
I have to tell you, yes.
Yes, a creamsicle will definitely do that.
The other one I'm going to throw in here is called Citrus Fresh. So this is a blend of different citrus oils and a little bit of spearmint. So again, another really
You
happy,
pick that up.
happy scent. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to stand up, so pardon my back. But we're just going to mix this with the hand mixer. So
Is that what you mean by edibles?
enjoy.
So what do I do? Take one and dip
Take
it?
one and dip it, and there you go. Whatever your favorite
Take
fruit is.
pineapple. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, yummy.
There you go. Enjoy, enjoy.
Or Stephen called it when he was a baby, water dee-doo.
Nice. There you go.
Hey, get over there.
It's great with apple slices, with strawberries, you name it.
Mmm, that's good.
So yummy, right? All right, so we did something edible, we did something practical. Now we're gonna do something to pamper yourself a little bit.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
You like a little pampering?
I love pampering.
So I'm gonna give you each a little bowl so that you can mix.
Okay. Hey.
We're going to make a hand sugar scrub.
Ooh.
I like to have this right by my kitchen sink so that when I'm done doing dishes, I'll just put a little in my hand, go over my hands, rinse it off. My hands are soft and they feel good. So, in here,
Oh my. Have sugar will travel.
have sugar will travel. This is my sugar from my house. So in here is just organic sugar. So in these little jars will fit about 3/4 of a cup total. So you want to do just a little under 3/4 of a cup. So there you go. You can measure out. And then while you're doing that, I will, so this is just coconut oil. So then you're gonna scoop it out some coconut oil. We usually wanna do, when you're making a sugar scrub, I find that doing a little, like 1/2 of the sugar, or coconut oil to the sugar. So if we're doing a little under 3/4 of a cup of sugar, you wanna eyeball a little over a quarter of a cup of coconut oil.
Randy,
You
we're
just
doing
dump it.
math.
Math.
There you
Yeah.
go.
We always give a shout out to our friend Randy, who's a math teacher.
Oh, there you go. Math. See? And you're like, when am I going to use these fractions? Look, you are going to use them one day.
This is some really different looking
Algebra's
sugar.
a whole other story.
Organic.
Organic
It has
sugar.
like an extra sparkle to it.
There you go. It looks really pretty on the top of my blueberry muffins, I'll tell you.
Yeah, she bakes some really cool looking stuff.
So you can just scoop out some,
Oh, about a quarter cup?
yeah, about a quarter cup. You can eyeball. It doesn't need to be exact.
Okay.
We're not baking right now, so
Maybe a
we're
little
okay. And then you can always add some more if you find that your consistency is
You have
a
a
little
spoon?
dry.
Excuse me.
And then to that, one of my favorite.
There you go.
Lost your spoon. It's right there.
Oh, I thought we were using the spoons for different things. I didn't
No,
want
you're gonna mix it, but that's okay.
to. Okay. You can. I'll give it a
Friends,
fresh.
friends share. All right, my favorite oils to use for this, especially because I put it by the kitchen, is lemon and basil together. You can use
Put that on your chicken.
Sorry.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you can put it on your chicken. Well, and everything is edible, right? So if you think about it, you know, people are like, oh, if what we call it a carrier oil, which is any neutral oil that you're going to use, and they're like, well, where can I buy it? And I always tell them the grocery store, because if it's safe for you to eat, it's safe for you to put on your body,
Right.
right? So we're gonna let's try 4 drops of lemon, and we'll do 3 drops of basil, and then we'll mix it all up and see how we're smelling. If it
I took a
seems
shower.
good, and then we can always add more if we need
And
to.
we're just
And
mixing
you're just
this
gonna
now?
mix it all up together.
Mix it all up.
And then if you need a little bit more coconut oil, you can add that.
And
Add
this.
your basil.
Oh, yeah, my basil. About 4 basils.
Yeah.
Okay.
3, 4. See how. Yeah,
I use coconut oil on my skin.
Yeah.
Also, my face, my elbows, my knees.
Now this is a solid coconut oil, so
Yeah.
you'll notice like when it gets warm, it'll become a liquid consistency.
Oh, okay.
So if you ever if it's a hot day out and or the jar happens to be sitting in the sun on the counter, you'll be like,
Yeah.
what happened to this?
happened?
It's just because it's warm.
Now, how long does this last? Does coconut oil go bad?
Coconut oil will go bad eventually. Usually I'll use this and have to refill it before anything goes bad. But yes, any kind of, just like olive oil eventually can turn on you,
But you
coconut oil.
eat it before.
But you use it before,
Yeah.
yeah, especially in my house. There's never olive oil that goes to waste.
Or recipes.
There you go.
So Viv, we're gonna go to Suzanne's house for Christmas next year.
Yeah.
She puts up a
She
new
making
stone.
brownies?
Brownies not usually for Christmas. Christmas we
That's
do
true.
struffoli and
cookies.
7-layer
Oh my
cookies
goodness.
and
Oh, Italiana.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Struffoli is a little bally thing.
the honey balls. Yep.
Esposito used to make those. Remember Karen Esposito?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Remember Karen Esposito?
I think
like
she
we
sounds
retired
familiar.
95 years ago.
We call it in the Jewish, we make the same thing, but we call it teglach. Because you have to have a in there for it to be Jewish.
There you go.
I don't know.
You need a vowel at the end for the Italian.
Right, exactly.
Right. There you go.
I'm sure there's something in Spanish, but I don't know what
Right.
it is.
That's it.
We'll have to look that one up.
I like the lemon and the basil in the kitchen just because I like lemon in my kitchen.
Right.
It's
That is
fresh
very
and
kitchen-y,
clean,
yeah.
right? It's fresh and clean smelling. And then, so the sugar is going to help exfoliate your hands or whatever part of your body you're using it on. And the coconut oil is going to moisturize. So I'm going to go rinse.
Are there different oils for different, let's say, illnesses or like losing weight or that kind of stuff? Or
You can.
depression or
Yeah. So I can't treat.
Right. No, I
can't
understand that.
diagnose.
Right.
So I would say that there are a million uses for essential
Okay.
oils, and Google is a powerful tool.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I can tell you my own personal experiences, how oils have helped me. I've worked through some stuff emotionally where I use certain oils that have helped me kind of work through it and move forward. For the emotional support, I've used oils to help boost my immune system, to keep the household healthy, just in everyday, like, you know, people, germs, it is what it is, to keep us healthy. So you can Google and I can just tell you what's worked for us.
Okay.
But just like any other, you know, thing that you would try, something may work amazing for you and not for me. So it's trial and error with everything.
Gotcha. Well, thank you so much for joining us for another edition of A Jewish Mother.
And the Latina.
And we hope you've learned as much as we have today. And Suzanne, thank you a million.
Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure.
Awesome. I think you should stay that way for the rest
I
of the
should
day.
drive home with you.
And I feel like I have a right to say that as a mom of boys. I've always told my girls at dancing school, you know, boys are gross.
Yes.
Boys are gross, and there's going to be a time in your life where they trick you into thinking that they're not so gross anymore. But I promise you, they're
gross.
still gross.
I have heard this speech before.
Yeah, I promise. And then you're going to find out that, yeah, Miss Suzanne was right. They're still gross.